Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Paula Marie, aka the Avenue Biz Diva, and I am actually working on my social media calendar for the next 45 days. I have a launch coming up, but I also am traveling, so I am working on putting together some things for my virtual assistant. I thought it'd be great for me to share this with you because even though we went through so much information in the workshop, some of us need to know a little bit more about social media. Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Paula Marie, the Ebony Biz Diva. I am putting together my social media calendar, and I thought that this would be something that you would be interested in because as you're preparing your Pinterest pins, sometimes getting started is the hardest part, right? And then once you start to kind of push your way through it, the organization comes. So I wanted to show you some simple things that I do when I'm organizing my pins and my posts, and I try to wrap them around my calendar and what I have coming up. So let me share with you my content calendar. So this is just a generic content calendar. As you can see, it has the dates here and it's for months. So you can plug this in for any month, right? And then at the bottom, it has a projected checklist. So this is really great for you to use personally to keep yourself accountable, especially if you know that you have hard deadlines. If you have a class date or a workshop date, or you have an event and you want to push the social media to focus on those things, this is a really great way to keep you accountable, but also just opening up the calendar and just being real about what you can and what you can't do. There's something about putting a date to something that keeps people accountable. And then here, you can break this down however you want for generic notes. And then if you have different teams working on your social media, for example, you may have a virtual assistant that's working on some aspect of your social media. Maybe your graphic designer is actually designing the pins for you or the posts for you, right? So that would be considered one team. And then your virtual assistant would be considered a different team, and maybe you would list these tasks in different colors based off of what team's color is which. Now, let me show you how I break this down for myself. So this is my personal calendar. Um, and I've already started to kind of plug it in a little bit, but I wanted to go to the bottom first. Now, for me, I don't have hard deadlines here. I kind of use the calendar for that. However, the notes are crucial for me because this is kind of where I itemize things and I work things out. So, because I'm sending this to someone, I have to be very specific because this is pretty much, it has to align with the contract and the terms that we agreed on. So I contacted my assistant. She's delivering 30 days of content. Now, that doesn't mean she's going to post for 30 days and there may be some open days. No, I am literally asking for 30 pieces of content. 60% of the content has to be geared towards my Pinterest course launch. So very specific in that. And the post should be divided into the following categories. So I actually did a video on how to organize your social media post so that you didn't appear to be salesy or spammy, that you just appear to be a normal, regular smegular on these internet streets, right? And that you start to nurture your social media audience. You start to nurture and pull them in. And on the back end is where we do a lot of the selling, right? And so I'll plug in the link to that particular video. So, and also there is a graphic that I created for Pinterest. So this is actually my Pinterest graphic. This is actually in the size of my Instagram. So I posted this on my Instagram, but I can go back in and resize it for Pinterest, but it's actually on my Pinterest board as well. So just to give myself a reminder, I created this little graphic and outlined the different types of posts. And because I'm asking for 30 pieces of individual posts, I broke them down into categories. So it would be 6 pieces per category: 6 entertaining posts, 6 inspiring, 6 educating, 6 interactive, and 6 selling the course posts. So very specific here with the total number and also how we're breaking this down. Then I'm also asking, in addition to that, to include graphics. And the graphics would be for Self-Care Sunday. Now, I'm a theme girl, so I like to kind of switch my themes around periodically. But I do like themes because if you have 2 or 3 days that are a theme when it comes to social media, it pretty much keeps you on post, but it gives your followers something to look forward to as well. So Self-Care Sunday, and just a reminder of taking care of your body, your mind, your soul. Flex Friday, that's where we share our wins, right? I want people to comment and share what their wins are, their successes. And then Motivational Monday speaks for itself. Everybody has a Motivational Monday, right? So I'm going to scroll up to the calendar just so we can kind of take a look at what I've plugged in so far. So remember that I asked for 6 individual posts in each category. So my categories are going to be here in red, but my themes are in dark black. So I only asked for 3 things. And if you look here on my Monday, make scroll to the top. So Monday, we've got 3 in the month of August. And then I also have 3 in the month of September. So that takes care of my motivational Mondays, right? Now, you may see that this motivational Monday is not inspiring. Like I figured, just to make it easy, all motivational posts, they're inspiring, right? So it takes care of that category all and the theme all in one shot, right? But this is a holiday. So instead of trying to be inspiring on a holiday, we want to do something fun and entertaining on the holiday, right? So I switched these around just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Same thing here with Flex Friday. I have 3 Flex Fridays in the month of September and then 3 in the month of August. Now, this is my launch. So I'm launching a course on that day, but then I'm also sprinkling in the other categories, being educational and selling my course, the things that are very important to me, being interactive. And again, if you want more information on these, I'll definitely click the link that's in the description, and it goes over all of these different parts of creating a social media calendar that isn't salesy or spammy, right? Now, I'm going to scroll back down to my general notes because I use very explicit directions. I need all of my uh, graphics to be created inside of my Canva account. Now, Canva has an amazing platform where you can add people, your team can have access to your account without having access to your information. You can also use LastPass. I did do a video on LastPass, and I will make sure I include that link as well. LastPass is my favorite tool because I can invite anybody to log into any of my accounts through my accounts without giving them my login information. They log in through LastPass. I love it. It's the bee's knees for me. So I also know that when it comes to educating my educational posts, I need to be very strategic because remember, my posts are geared towards selling a course or promoting a particular product. So I've got to be very specific when I'm educating. I have to be very clear. And so just to help out my assistant, I mapped out a couple of really great posts, really great selling posts. Now, will we use these all? Maybe, maybe not. But these are great headlines that she can use whenever she's trying to plug in some of these. They may go along with the graphics that she puts together. And so that, in a nutshell, is my introduction to how to put together your content calendar. So there's a link for you to download the content calendar. Be sure to take what you need, delete what you don't, and have fun mapping out your posts this week. Hopefully this information will be a little bit more helpful. If you have additional questions, hit me up in the Facebook group. Talk to you later. Bye.